What's up, guys? Charlie here. Welcome back to Prison Architect. We've got a couple of things happening around the prison. We got some violence going on. This guy's fighting. We got some other people destroying things over here. We got some other people destroying things over here. This guy's just killed a dog. Killed my guard dog, but the dog handler was able to handle him. I guess that's fine. A lot of this violence that we've got going on now is actually needs-based, I think. And, got 113 prisoners with serious complaints. If we take a look at the needs, clothing is way up there, like way up there. But warmth is also really bad for some people, and this, I think, is what's making them kick off. This combined with this, combined with, like, you know, all these other things. And I think it's because if I go to logistics, I have missed some things. I've missed some people. Not every room in the prison is warm. So I've gone ahead and I've put radiators in these cells, because I forgot to do that. It's not one of the cells that the dog was killed in, though. I don't know. This guy's going off now. Like, there's just so much violence happening. So much violence. These two, I don't know. Some of this stuff I think is gang activity, which, if we take a look at the gangs, you'll notice 7 kills for green, and they had a big fight. I was recording a little while ago. They had a big fight in this common room here. I had forgotten to put a camera in there, and I didn't have any guards stationed in that particular regime at that period of time. So people got in there. They got a big fight. They tried to take over. They both wanted to take over the common room, green and blue. And green ended up winning that fight and killed like 3 or 4 of these guys. I forget how many it was, but it's a lot. So definitely still have some violence. If you take a look at prisoner intake, top left corner, you'll notice we are going to be intaking a few more prisoners. We have some capacity for it. If you take a look, we have pretty good capacity for a good amount of normal people, so I'm taking them in. And then we've got room for 9 more maximums, and I'm going to take 5. Just so we have some more people. It's good for money. We're making some pretty good money now. We could be doing better, obviously, but we're making some okay money now. But with everything going on, look, we don't even have that many guards available. And I think that might have something to do with deployment. Yeah, it's during mealtime, so we're kind of flooding these rooms where the prisoners are going to be during mealtime. But, so you'll notice we're getting into some of these warnings for heat, because I've started to put radiators in all these rooms where I had forgotten to do so. And then the workmen are also queued to make the pipes that connect all of them. But there's one pipe I cannot connect, and that is this one in the visitation room. I can't connect it. It's connected already, but it's just not getting the water because it's too far away from this water boiler. So I've been looking at this water boiler, and I've decided that I can move this because it doesn't need to be this far away. I can move this. So I think, if I'm looking at this distance correctly, I could probably get away with moving this water boiler to the end here and having this water reach its destination just fine. So I'm gonna go on that. I'm gonna see if that will work. So what I'm gonna do, I don't want to buy another water boiler, so I'm gonna take this one and dismantle it. And let's put that as a priority. And we're about to, you can see, 2 hours left in the federal witnesses. We're going to lose our surviving witnesses wherever they are. They're in protective custody right now. Still safe. All 7 of them are still fine. And we are going to, they're going to get out early. All of them are. And that's going to make us lose even more gang members, which is going to be fun. So take a look at the gangs. We've got 1, 2, 3 in blue, 2 reds, and a green. I'm not sure if all of them are going to go, but I know that the blues, like at least 2 of the blues are going. So we'll see which ones actually go. Let's speed the time up a little bit. And we'll see what happens. I think they're done at 9:30 or something like that. It looks like maybe it's 9 o'clock. Yeah. Intake is at 8. And then these guys get out at around 9. So there's intake. And we'll get to see whether or not there are gangs at intake as well. These guys are all heading out that way. Yep, we're gonna get a few more gang members. Looks like we got one blue, one blue, one red. And we'll need to take a look at whether or not they are really dangerous. We have a whole bunch of question marks. Where is... Okay, these guys are all in the yard. Perfect. So I'm going to grab Benjamin Ellison again. He's always in here, and he's always a really good source. Just grab him and get him in here. And we'll see what we can see regarding these guys. Oh, no. A legendary prisoner. Another legendary. And he's in normal security. Wow. Wait, that's not it. That's not the right guy. No way. There's a guy here. It's got to be this one. Yes, it's this one. Stephen Davies. Sentenced to 25 years for murder. And he's extremely strong, extremely tough, extremely volatile. Stoical. He's a cop killer. He's fearless, and he's an expert fighter. So this cop killer, the prisoner is guilty of murdering a police officer. Prison guards may be unable to restrain themselves when subduing them. I am not putting him in protective custody. I am, however, going to put him in Supermax, because he's Supermax. He's a legendary prisoner. Now, for Supermax, I've actually started adding... I have to open this door for this guy. I've started adding another cell. I've got one available here, already made up and ready to go. So all I'm gonna do... Oh, and I noticed that I had status lights in these yards, and I've switched them to be regular lights now. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys grass. Congrats, you guys get grass now. Because I want them all to be kind of even and whatever, so there. Everyone gets grass in their yard, have fun with that. Then, I need to mark it as a yard. So we'll go ahead and mark this as a yard. And we need to mark this as a cell. And then make sure that deployment is good. It is. Awesome. There we go. So this is already a cell. He's already made up for him. That's great. And this guy, this is a guy we can punish. So when he does get hit, when he gets in here, I think I'm gonna put him on permanent lockdown. Because we can punish him. And I'd really like to not have 4 legendaries in the same room with each other. Especially if one of them, if one of these guys recruits this guy to the gang, then it's going to be like lights out for the other 2 gangs. So I'm going to try and keep him separate from the gang members. I don't know. Look at all these guys. Look at all of these guys on the benches. Wow. We might need more benches. There's a lot of people here. I'm going to add 2 more benches. They seem to really want the bench. Let's add 2 more benches here. They seem to really like sitting down in the benches. We got some forestry, that's good. Yep, these prisoner vans all going. Ooh, there's a 3rd van, hang on. 3rd van, hang on. Intelligence informants. Yep, that's the legendary guy, cool. And he's also oh, this guy's a snitch, okay. So this snitch needs to go into protective custody. Speaking of protective custody, we just got our prisoners released, right? The ones that are early prisoner releases. Confidential informant. No, that's not what I want. I want federal witness. These guys right here. I want to see the federal witnesses go. Strong, expert fighter, volatile. Doesn't look like we have anything to worry about, so we'll deactivate him. Yeah, I'm not worried about getting the contraband and stuff right now. I know it's a good idea to do it. We actually have quite a bit of stuff to find, but I'm going to just do a shakedown tonight and it'll be fine. But I want to make sure I take care of the really dangerous people, like Stephen Davis here. I need to take care of him, put him out there with Scott Gordon, and let him hang out with Gareth Henderson and Felix. It'll be fine. This is why I started to expand this, and I've also started to expand this room. So it's not done yet, obviously, but I've got the final room ready to go. So what I could do also is just do a clone here and just say like that, and now I'll have this all done. And then we can do the same thing with let's do the same thing with this. There we go. Perfect. So that'll get done eventually. How are we doing mailroom wise? This is another room that didn't have a whole lot of warmth. I'm gonna pause it really quick. Another room that didn't have warmth before. Mailroom does now. The shop still needs the pipes. And it looks like I didn't go far enough with this pipe. That's what it looks like. Let's get that done. Okay, now I broke down this. So there's actually a couple of buildings here. Removing this doesn't do much, right? It takes away the heat from this room, which is, you know, whatever, it's solitary. Deal with it, guys. And then it takes away the heat from these rooms. But it didn't do much beside that. So I have an extra water boiler now. I don't have to pay for it. I'm going to set it on the corner here like this. And I think moving it this far, will give me enough distance. It used to be here. I think that will give me enough distance to reach this radiator. At least I'm hoping that it does. So we'll see what that turns out to be like. All right, our federal witnesses. How do we know the progress of that? I don't know how we know the progress there. Do these road sensors still work? I have a guard stationed over here, and I'm not sure why I need that. I'm not sure. I don't remember. We'll have to look into that too. Still missing heat up here. It's because I don't have the pipes run. I don't know if zigzaggy will work. Give it a shot. I think we're getting close to our distance limit there. And then it looks like I'm missing some pipes here as well. Yeah, this didn't get connected for some reason, so we'll connect that. All sorts of little stuff, guys. All sorts of little stuff that we just have to, like, deal with. It's really kind of weird. It is what it is. Where is the new guy? Where's my new legendary threat? I don't see him. Where is he? They're building stuff here. They're getting the grass put in. Yeah, you guys got grass now. But where is my legendary dude? 24, 12, and 11 now. And he's here. There he is. Cool. Gotta keep an eye on this guy, for sure. He might be trouble. I don't know, but he might be trouble. These guys are definitely getting some good use out of the mailroom, though. I'm happy with how that turned out. I think it looks nice. Got tables all around the edges. A couple of tables here. It's a little bit of difference to it, you know. Not completely symmetrical or anything, but got a whole bunch of mail. I'm not sure how it gets delivered. I'm pretty sure like the prisoners can deliver the mail, but they can't get to maximum and stuff. So I think the guards are going to do it at that point. I kind of hope the guards do it at that point. All right, so oh, hang on. What's this? Did not put the pipe here either. Did not put the pipe here either. Well, let's just bring this like that. It's fine. Put that as a priority too. We need to get these rooms warm. That's something that just has to happen. All right, here's our resident tough guy. Coming in. We'll speed up time a little bit. And there we go. We got him in the cell. And all the work for his yard is complete. Well, looks like except this little patch here. Yeah, except that little patch there. But well, that'll get worked out. Okay. Pretty pumped about this. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm a little nervous, actually, about having this many legendaries in the prison, but it is what it is. It's, you know, we'll deal with it. I think we have a pretty good security system here. So we have yet to have anyone, for any reason, get past this door. Ever. Like, they never even get here. The sniper hasn't had to do anything in this direction. He's had to do a couple of things over here. There was a fight over here, and then there was this one guy that was, you know, trying to escape or whatever. He puts his hands up. So the sniper's been helpful in this area, but he hasn't done anything with Supermax yet. Which is fine. I don't care. I think if he sits there and is completely unnecessary and there's no events whatsoever where I need his help, that's fine with me. Okay, cool. So that's a good intake. 82 now, 149. We could actually take a few more normals, I think. I might put this as... I might kind of do something like this, just to kind of keep it flowing. Now these cells are pretty much done. I have a little bit of electricity problem, looks like. Yeah. Okay, I need electricity to come into this room. I'm just going to kind of do this. That'll solve it. I put this up the wrong side. It should have been up the middle, but it wasn't. I like putting these up the middle because then every cell can just tap into the same line, and that's just super efficient that way. Except when you don't connect them, which is not really necessary, but for cleanliness' sake, I'm gonna do it. Right. Everything looks good here. Now, I didn't get any opinions from you guys on. I don't remember seeing any opinions anyway. I mean, maybe I missed a comment or something, but I don't remember getting any real opinions about what to put here. Somebody mentioned that, maybe instead of having an extra chapel, we just have more sessions in a single chapel. So, I did that. I went to programs, and I made another session. And look, they're pretty much full. This third one is full. So, that's going to be a good thing. But I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like maybe, what do we put here? I kind of designated this as a place where part of me wants to make this a storage, but I have storage here, and I think this storage is close enough for this kitchen. I'm okay with that. That little bit of a distance I'm okay with. I almost feel like maybe putting another court, but I don't think a basketball court will fit there. It looks like it's a little bit too wide to go this way, and it's going to be too long to go that way. So I really don't know what to put here. I could just put another row of cells, but I kind of feel like that's a little, I don't know, boring? I don't want to say boring. I mean, I did, but I feel like something that creates a function, something that really will help us out. I'm looking at the room list. We could use, over here, maybe another cleaning cupboard. I think having the prisoners help us clean would be nice. What's happening here? Huh? We got a Polaroid here, too. The Polaroid is 83% damaged. Repair Polaroid. Really? 1027. Oh. I don't... What's the... radio stations, they always have something, like 1027 the Fox or something, what do you say 1027 is? The blood? 1027 the... I don't know. WBLD. I don't know. Alright, so that's cool. We hit him. Brendan Hennessy. That's a pretty good looking face too for a character. Brendan Fox Hennessy. Charged and convicted for funding the gaming industry. And has been deported and locked up in Introversion's prison for testing. Has been here since Alpha 13 video. Sentenced to 78 years for multiple crimes, including attempted murder. So, I think Brendan, judging by this description, I think Brendan probably works for Introversion. He probably is one of the people who worked on the game. So, thank you, Brendan, for helping us out and having an awesome game for us to play. Appreciate that. Okay, this water boiler is in. So, does it allow me to have... Oh, come on. Come on. Alright, well, we're going to fix that a little bit easier. Let's dismantle this and we'll move it over on the other side of the damn camera. Come on. So close. So close. This staff room's got one? Yeah. Also, I did another one. Where is it? It's up here, I think. Yes, here. So this room also wasn't heated, but I used the same plan as we did before when I was looking at how to do it with cells. And I implemented a radiator next to a window type of plan. So let's see what that does. Not helping a whole lot. It's making it, it's helping a little, right? 41 degrees. It's doing a little, but it's really not doing as much as I thought it would. The thing is though, do these guys need heat? I'm gonna go with no. Let's just assume they don't need heat, right? They're bundled up, they're nice and warm, they got their, their hats on, let's say they got gloves on, I don't know. But, I mean, this radiator being right on top of this window, I feel like that should have done something a little bit more. Maybe I'll put another window in. I don't know. Let's just see what that does. There's another window in. It's right next to the radiator, come on. The only other way to fix that, I think, is to put a door. I think a door would actually work, but not a window, which doesn't make any sense to me, but I think that's kind of how that would work. A door would be fine. A door would allow heat to go through. But I don't want a door between these two things. I absolutely do not want that. So, it is what it is. our doggy crates. We got a bunch of dogs. I've added some dogs. Where is it? Dogs. Dog handlers. We have 16 dogs. I've added some before, but I'm going to add a few more. So I think it'll be good to have a whole bunch of dogs. So there we go. We got a whole bunch of dogs now. We got the crates to support that as well. All right. How are we doing on gang activity? Does anyone own anything? No. This is owned by guards. Wonderful. This is owned by guards. Wonderful. This is both owned by guards. Fantastic. How about up here? Okay, well, good thing I checked because red is taking over this one now. And there's not a single guard in here. Not a single one. There's supposed to be 2. There is one right there, though. Let's get a few more in there. I'm actually going to drag you guys over here temporarily. So come over here and stop them from taking this over if you can. Doesn't look like you're going to get there in time. This is going up pretty fast. Come on, guards. Let's go. Slow this down, man. Come on, slow this down. It's not going to slow down. Red's going to take control of that common room. Yep, they just did. Okay, well, we have to deal with that, but it's okay. They don't have this area. This area is the highest traffic area. This is kind of new. Prisoners are hanging out over here, but they're not really hanging out a lot over here. Also, you met from the last episode, we had this little area here. Somebody suggested I put a cell here. I kind of decided against it. I sort of liked this semi-open area right here. I don't know, I just happened to like the way it looked. So I've added a bunch of phones here so that prisoners can come in and call when they want to. Speaking of phones, I think it's probably a good idea to tap those phones because we just need to. So these are a whole bunch of phone taps, but I think we're using them all, I think. Let's see if we're using them all. Oh, wow, are we not? Oh, really? Hold on, how are we tapping all these phones? Are we tapping all these phones? How did they get... Wait a minute. Oh, man. Have I not been tapping these phones the whole time? Oh, there we go. That's the door control system. Phone taps. Wow, I haven't been tapping these phones. Oh, I know what it is. It's when we switched to this room, when we changed things over here for the guard towers and stuff, I took out all the phones and then I put them all back and I never connected them after that. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm gonna have you do those 4. And then this one will do this one, and this one. And then this one will do this one, and this one. And then you will do, wait, is this the door or, yeah, it's phone tap. Where did I end? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, this boom, 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 and boom. Okay, so at least we got those taps now. And I need more phone taps. I think, I like to do 4 per tap because they do have to cycle between them one at a time. So I usually think that 4 is a good number to go with, but I'm not really sure on that, to be honest. It says, designed to be built in a security room and operated by a guard, allows you to monitor all outgoing phone calls made by inmates, giving you vital insights into planned illegal activities. I don't know how many is a good number to put. Like, I don't know how many is a good number to use per phone tap, right? But I'm gonna... Should I add a 5th? Like, see how they cycle through them? Right? That's why I did it that way, because like they're not going to be able to listen to all of them at once. They're only listening to one at a time. So I'm kind of limiting how many phones each tap is responsible for, thinking that that might work. Now, what is this? Okay, these are connected, right? Okay, that's what that is. That makes sense. All right, so let's get these in hopefully pretty soon, and then I'll tap those phones. We'll use this one to tap these 2, and then we'll come over here and tap. I have to tap all of these, right? Or am I already doing that? I'm already doing that. Oh, I haven't actually tapped here, but I'm not tapping all of those phones. Oh my gosh. This actually is tapping too many phones. This one is. So I'm actually gonna clear. That's a lot of phones to clear though. This one's not doing anything. We need to tap these phones. They're already tapped by those up there. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of phones tapped here, but there's multiple taps doing him. You can see there's other taps here doing it too. How about these? Nobody's listening to these? Let's do these. Okay. So that'll give us something. So yeah, I need to get the security situation sorted out with the phone calls, and then hopefully we'll have less contraband getting in, because no matter how many times I do a shakedown, no matter how many people I search, they just keep getting this stuff in. Narcotics and luxuries just keep getting in. And I'm pretty sure it's because the phones are not being listened to. So we need to do that. Yeah. Cool. Scott Gordon keeps commenting, telling me that he's certain he's gone days without incident. And he hasn't. He just simply has not done that. If I can get the game to pause really quick. Do you see days without incident here? No, you never do. No days without incident. The longest I've ever seen him go is 1. And I told him if he goes 3 days without incident, I would give him, I forgot what I promised him, a couch, I think is what I said. Maybe it was oh, I get it. I remember now. If he goes 3 days without incident, I told him I would switch the radio out with a television. Or maybe that was 5 days without incident. I'm gonna have to go back and look at what I said. But whatever I said before, I'm waiting for you to do your part so I can do mine. But you don't. How is Henderson doing? No days without incident yet. 2 days without incident. See, Felix? 2 days without incident. That's what I'm looking for, right? How many days can you go without kicking off? And you don't. You keep offending. You keep doing things. You keep busting your cells and attacking people and breaking things. You gotta quit it. You just gotta quit. Be like Felix. All right? Felix is chill. Felix is chill. No, he's got a clothing need, but I mean, you know, he's chill for the most part. Should I? If I'm gonna start using this cell, it's really close to the wall. Not sure. It does need electricity though, so let's run the pipe to here, and then up to there. And the electricity needs to come, and I'm just gonna put it to there. And then hot water is already ran, so that's fine. Okay. Well, this has been a pretty productive episode, I think. We haven't really done any huge things. There's not a whole lot of like huge construction projects or anything that I've done in this episode, but we managed to clear the federal witnesses out. They're safe. None of them died. That's good. We still have this education thing to do. But we did manage to sort out a lot of... Oops, hang on. Oop. I'm glad I started to say something about the warmth, because I totally forgot to put this radiator back in. Radiator there. That'll take care of the warmth. So we got rid of the warmth problem, right? Every room is now warm, except for the armory, which... This is outside, so that doesn't matter. This doggy kennel, I think I should probably have warmth for the doggy kennel. And it's not required by the game's mechanics, but I'm gonna do it. Maybe I should do it a bit smarter though. Let's put it on the other side. That way I have a better chance of having the hot water pipe reach. Because it's already kind of stretching. I don't think it'll stretch anymore. If it stretches, cool. If it doesn't, it is what it is. This one needs to go like that. Yes. Yep. Okay. It's snowing. Wintertime. Total time played 55 hours, 47 minutes, and 26 seconds. Man, 55 hours. How long I've been running my prison. That's real game speed, by the way. Not it's 78 days in the game, but like this is real time speed. Or this is real playing time, right? 55 hours, 47 minutes, 42 seconds. Remarkable. And I still got lots of episodes to go in this series. We're going to have to do a bit more expansion up here. We'll probably have cells up here. I kind of wanted maybe another... to tell you the truth, I actually think I should... I'm going to do it right now. I think I should expand this a little bit more. So I think I'm going to make room for some more tables. Let's say I'm not even entirely sure how much. This will be a walkway, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a table. Then a walkway. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a table. Then a walkway. Then a wall. So there. Should be a good. We'll have like the canteen be a little bit more out, right? A little more stretched out. That'll be good. And I'm definitely going to need more phone taps. We got some, they're already installed, so now I just need to activate them. So let's do that. Connect. These are all watching those phones already. So this phone tap here, I think I'm gonna bring, yeah, I think I'm gonna take this one and do the phones up here. And a couple extra phones on that one, that's fine. This phone tap will monitor the first half of these. And then this one will monitor the second half of these. Figure out which one it is. And I think that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been fun. Like the video if you like it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.